Bulk downloading submissions from a TurnItIn submission point. Before bulk downloading student submissions for a summative assessment, be sure to consider that overarching feedback, rubric configuration or grading form entry, as well as an overall mark, will almost certainly still need to be returned to students via TurnItIn Feedback Studio if additional administrative overhead and problems in returning feedback to students in a timely manner are to be avoided. Bulk download of student submissions would thus, broadly speaking, only need to be undertaken where the file type expected from the students is unable to be viewed directly in TurnItIn Feedback Studio live online, or in more exceptional circumstances where, even if the submission can be displayed within TurnItIn Feedback Studio, there are reasons that you cannot engage with the submissions via that route. To bulk download submissions from a TurnItIn submission point, access the VLE site the submission point has been inserted into and locate it within the content area of the site. Click on the submission point to launch its assignment inbox and filter the assignment inbox to display only submissions that are ready to be marked. Filtering the inbox before downloading submissions is critical when marking summative submissions. Highlight the checkboxes of all the submissions shown in your filtered list. The Download All button at the upper right of the assignment inbox will change from Download All to displaying Download Selected with a number in brackets indicating the number of selections made. It's important to note that if the button says Download All rather than Download Selected, you will receive a submission from each student who has made one into the submission point, and not just those shown in the filtered view. When viewing a filtered inbox, also note that you cannot currently use the checkbox in the column header at the right of the table to quickly select the submissions shown. While it looks like you have selected all the submissions in the filtered view when you try this, the Download All button unfortunately remains unchanged. Attempting the download anyway will provide you with all the submissions rather than only those that are listed in the filtered view. Click the Download Selected button towards the upper right of the window and select Original Files from the drop-down. Wait for TurnItIn to generate and serve you with a zip file of the submissions, noting that the larger the number of submissions, the longer you will have to wait. Save the zip to a drive accessible from your device. For anonymous submissions, downloaded files are only identified by their unique TurnItIn-generated paper IDs. You will thus need to locate the corresponding paper ID in the assignment inbox and then launch Feedback Studio as normal for that submission to provide feedback and a mark on the downloaded piece of work. It's important to also note that you can't insert files back into TurnItIn Feedback Studio. Any annotations made on downloaded submissions would thus need to be returned manually to individual students.